clear.
Alright, yeah, nigga, what? Shit, you know, it's like this, temptations, you know what I'm saying?
You full of bullcrap, stick in the air with all that jabber. I deodorize that funk that you talking, bro, just like Arm & Hammer. I got the new look, but the same great taste like Pepsi Cola. Slid back my hijack with more grease than Charger Vulture. Hard, easy, do it when I'm beginning like algebra. Berserk, voyaging through those word problems you multiply. You and I, we on some co-ed physical activity. Operating in a habitation where those who wake to the next day are confined to struggling. Record your memory on depressed children with pregnancies and gunslinging cats is out for scratch and pass bloodthirsty. Denoted safety is havoc throughout the whole surface. Affiliated with more Yoda than crayon and still servant. Unlicensed merchant exceed the law of addresses is based on how you serve in front of the purchase the merchandise that puts food on the table. Been in this competition beyond my days in San Diego. Sort the reason we got a ratio of Afro-Americans in the Popo's department. The residents is uncomfortable when punishment is legal from a certain code. My styles are so dope and make an addict want to smoke my flow. My skills is on site like satellites, original with no base like a baseball player who got walked to the majors. My shit is swollen and buff-fighted vampire slayer. And that's bacteria for all you contaminators. You infectious disease rappers came out of an incubator. I'm consuming you similar to a switcher seed and ridding you of your sinful nature. Temptation.
Seems like every day I be having these thoughts, evil, dirty, never knowing if I do them, what's the cost that I have to pay. Evil lurks in mind, everybody blind to the fact like Ray Charles. Friends and family matters, just like Paul. I be thinking about some old crazy shit, some shit that be threatening my life. Quick thinking that I wanna sell dope, big money in that game dope, but never know who watching you through that telescope. Like the astrologist, I'm keeping it real for telling my future like Nostradamus. But it seems when I get so far, my life is interrupted with all these commas, dramas, making me hot like the Bahamas. This is the situation. It's many motherfuckers I wanna kill dope. Maybe I can get away or maybe I get caught by the 5-0. And since I'm a black man, I'll serve life with 2 more.
Temptation. Yeah. Temptation, nasty seduction of Shaitan. I hate when these beasties try to defeat me. Coming awfully sneaky, making my stomach queasy. If it wasn't for the G.O.D., these Salim's dreams would be nightmares. Every night where Salim be cooling these untrue slim wombs, but trying to seduce Kent, but haven't fooled him. Recessive new men tried to do in Kennuf also, but I toss those unlawful squash foes. I sock more Anglos and Negroes than Latino chachos who talk so often plotting to stop Kent. But I ain't dropping, it's not my fault them enemies was offending me and aggressing me. And guessing these Salim one will get wrecked when he's protecting these people, reflecting me. Asiatic black chefs indeed, manifesting chastity, blasting these unrefined blind Billy Ghosts of blasphemy. Blasphemy. Buck.
I said I will survive as long as my black ass knows how to live. I know I'll stay alive. Check this. Project the personification of this brother who dropping MCs in incubation chambers of their own making. I gets down with the essence, but if they dabble in nonsense to remove themselves without my presence, I reside in the residence of Renaissance with intimate thoughts surrounding it. My niggas becoming counterfeit. So I come equipped for the tribe, cause Jaja lives and we all gets high. I strive to fall like purple rain. I'm insane to the membrane like Cypress. Go ahead, light them lights, just like he might, just my touch is gold. If it's been gold before I touched it, it's probably been stole. Unfold the tales about this Native American, Black American, Mexican, Indian, traveling to distant lands, Japan, they call me taboo, Konichi-san, Konnichiwa and all that. Hip-hop verbal instigator, doing the shit like a rebel rhyme maker. Freestyle from the infamous West Coast lyricist who like to smoke cannabis. You think you can get with this? Probably so, probably not. The spot remains hot, you shook, nigga, take a look, read it in the book.
Mischief oversees my doings as I am encompasses side temptations, falsifications, claiming to be facts, but not the revelations made clear to me. Beings are created from mischief as it overspreads through the mischief, keeping my intentions in vague proportion, trapped in a world of distorted desires and dreams. It seems my thoughts will never cease to amaze me, being swooned daily by Shaitan and his 3 angry goons. But the question is, how do you win the battle against omnipresence? The answer lies in the presence of these unseen lessons in which this world's existence is existing to resist the influence of this naked truth.
I'm a living fragment, battery-based, attractive magnet, repellent in space, erase the stagnant, leaving your fingerprint on my cabinet, still in the suit from out my kitchen, I'm not having it. Have you ever given love where there is hatred? Have you ever had a nightmare where you're naked? Life is sacred, too little time to fake shit. Listen to my vocals going local over break hits and break beats. Yes, I make beats. Feel like I'm a rodent in the snake pit. Will I get eaten and digested in the snake shit? So many reptiles, creatures are forsaken. Thought they bake it in the grave, but they've awakened. Jehovah's aching, hear the revelation, clear for elevation. Eloquent occasion, clear as meditation. Jehovah is aching. Jehovah is a kin of obese and
Within my crates, contemplate bones, fairy tales not so gentle, or the rhyming, climbing through your bony bone in a bloody war of laughter. Humor mutually exclusive, like crashing in your barriers with a double barrel of Cerebus. Maybe accompanied by hypnotic whereabouts, crucifixing your bloodstream like scantily cladded MC vixens, crossing over like Ghost Riders, Twilight exit, flexing paranormal gravity. Hold up your weight while painting your covers with combat convents, convincing of 7 signs and dropping bombs like Hiroshima. Now a veritable living dead, warped into a bulimic anemic. You'll flip your lid trying to relic a winner. Splinters traveling uncharted territories of parallel dimensions. Bringing together 666 diverse verse from deliverance to mankind in this brink of extinction. Still it gets tweaked like sci-fi standards, supernatural overtones. Got your third eye blindfolded, mutilated, demoted. I do. Graphics to your town hard, brutally war stack in your boneyard. Tragedy strikes you, an alarming zombie army. Atomic shocks to your tombstone, rigor mortis in your shadow line. Sublime mess in your torso, using Confucius musings, infectial illusions coming out the woodworks.
I dislike these fish bites, small time, small ball, blind, asinine, phony, all the time, criticizing unwise men, pretend, been plastic people, evil, devil, trouble, grumble, dumb, small, placebo syndrome, Nintendo playing all day and all night, men that only talk but don't walk and don't fight, men, Pippi Longstocking, wish-wash men, would-be black men, not actual facts, men, pretend plastic as people. Plastic people come in many different forms, it's the norm. Being plastic is a part of their charm, and they're no real harm, but you must keep up your guard, because plastic people have a very large squad, and they have the odds against you, ready to squab. If they think they can bank you, they are just fake fools who are no match against the true humans who are ranged in ranks. Cool.
Secret weapons, unknown factors, operations, atomic writing, divining rods, extrasensory faith healers, hauntings, occult photography, materialization occult, purpose psychology and phenomenon, psychokinesis, reincarnation and sync, telepathic, secret weapons, the unknown factor, operations, atomic writings, divining rods, extrasensory faith healers, hauntings, occult photography, materialization occult, proper psychology, phenomenon, psychokinesis, reincarnation and sync, telepathic, secret weapons. Gone wild like evil earnings. Whenever I kick the mic, y'all soon to bite in a biomechanical nightmare. Raising hell like evil Knievel. Spiritually walking in darkness, still uneven. The rise and the fundamental of narrow passageways of time. And theology tricks, anxiety bizarre. Storylines eclipsed with death watching rhyme skill. That stars influential and fill your brain full of Benadryl for real. It's the nature of an innovating system running down garbage through facial dimensions. You're like a black canary. You're like a black canary in a bird bath full of beach, bitch. Leeches on my showcase, facing dream weavers that fade away like chakras on the Milky Way. They getting past the rain. Regal linens, cretaceous violence within. Erratic lines define agenda. Rented hordes of chaos for a deadline to represent your Delph. Binding spinal on a spark binder like the arts of Clive Barker. Pandemonium bitches, spinning spatters of convulsions. Adolescent, radioactive, dead me sweating bullets as a middleman in a quantum leap, jumping into a melted pot of revelations. Physicist, your ivory plus,
I'ma bust some of the fofos. Skulls don't know though. Biggie figures coming at me, tacky, lacking some knowledge of self. No wealth they be having, grabbing on nuts. They must be nuts, psycho, like Michael Jackson acting whack when he's mobbing with some other fellas. Yellow belly, sap sucking, nut licking, dicking, Biggie figging other fellas. I don't know what's your problem, I'll solve them. Silly asinine men, them blind men like I said before. But I don't say all the time when I see them. I don't give them dap. I need to dap to my real homies. I lamp it lonely most of the time cause I'm hella bony. But I chill with my chacho Arlen, my homie Funa. I'm a true nut, I'm a blue nut cause I'm blue when I'm feeling shady. But I'm not real shady, the ladies look at me like I'm Brazier than Batman Lewis. But I'm not foolish, I'm the coolest human being that has ever lived, baby.
I don't know about that,
No, I'm just joking.
Oh, okay.
But I ain't no nigga, you recessive ass Anglo, winch.
Sure. Assalamu alaikum. This is Brother Suleiman coming live and direct from the porthole of life, love, unity, and all the divine spirits known as this. Entities emitting light, all of eternity, lasting forever. When I sing, freaking freestyling. You know I may mess up, but it's just trying to get some tracks that my boy Kennuf made. Chilling with my boy Fubar and Damon. MCs be trying to play me like they demons. Let's try to sit back, have me a sip of what rock really is. But what is if it's not really real. Something I cannot touch and feel. I gotta sit back. Hold on.
She almost had me going. She put a fast one on me. I'm on this shit. She seemed cool. She seemed like she wasn't asinine, only out from my behind. But it turned out that she was always on that. Damn. But she was looking lovely, she was always near me. It was clear she was having something up in the mind. She was on me fine, but I was blind at the time, cause I didn't see this. I wasn't tripping, she had me illing off my penis. She was getting me woody, but I wasn't thinking it was good me. I was illing because I was trying to be fine, and I was hoping she wouldn't be only off of my behind, but I couldn't see fine. My specs wasn't even on my forehead. She wanted me low dead, trying to seduce me with a body that was juicy. She must have thought that I lived the loose life, but I wasn't living that way. She didn't get me, she wanted to stick me, tried to use me for my shit. She even wanted me to ride her and be inside her, and then she wanted me to ride near her and go to movies, get brainwashed and watching TV. She couldn't get me nor deceive me. She thought that I was easy, but she couldn't please me, cause I was wondering if she had disease. She was probably gonna give me some itches like scratchy. She probably didn't match me anyhow. This girl was foul. She wasn't what I was on or vibing. I don't think the sugar even had a real life, and she probably wasn't living a life when she was mobbing. But I was looking for a sugar who wanted to be my wife, and she was on that. That would have been cool. But she wasn't done with that, she thought I was a fool. But she's running out of food. She was acting fake, I mean this shit was really a snake. But I was asinine to give her a picture. That was my big mistake. She had me missing my salats on unnamed dates, at least being late. I would miss them in full, cause if so then I'd really be a fool, and that would make me mad and cool. But I would try to use my mind as a tool. She would try to juice me and seduce me with her womb, and floss in the chest thinking that she would impress me. But she was guessing incorrectly, because she wasn't even that sexy anyhow. She was living foul, and I can tell about the smile on the grill. She wasn't real, and I'd rather be killed than get seduced and have a lot displeased. And me, next thing you know, I got a disease. If that were to go down, then I'd really be a clown. But I know that the sugar will no longer be around, because she's running out of food. I think that shit could even put a curse on me. because I would always be in my path feeling oh so very horny. My dream would be unswollen, I wouldn't know where to go, but I would have to maintain and start reading through my books. But it wouldn't even work because the sugar got me hooked. Even though I didn't ride, it wasn't even in it. But I gotta beware of these unrefined sinners, they be trying to get you, acting pretend. Her ass was slick too. You would swear up and down that she wasn't on that shit. You would probably think that she didn't even want a damn dick too. Then I came to the conclusion that she probably even lick you. Then after that I figured out that without that sugar, then I wouldn't have to bounce back to unrefined ways. So I began to pray, and I say this prayer every day. Ever since that day began to come around my way, I says, ومن شريك السكينة ذو الكرب ومن شريك نفثات في القد ومن شريك السدين إذا خساد الله أكبر سبحان ربي العظيم سبحان ربي العظيم بسم الله كل من حمده الله أكبر
Have my own cereal Ox Krispies. Regardless of the shit these dummies tell me, I'ma sell these mixtapes like it ain't nothing. Prevailing, why these dogs trying to smell me? I'm super duper fast, these bastards snail speed. School of hard knocks, human, why you failing? You a thug and you never even sell weed? What? Human, what you tell me? You must be messing with them pale breeds and how he heathens. You teething, still a baby, undeveloped fetus. You practically meet death when you meet this, especially if you on that sneak tip, no backbone weak shit. In my town, clowns say they Puerto Rican. Liars. And in my county, bounty hunters is policemen. And in my city, niggas really wanna be kin. And in my area, it's getting scarier on the weekends. Sirens, helicopters, sea cipher coppers, broken bottles, underpaid street walkers, nonsense talkers, double chicks with fake knockers, gay cock blockers. It all happens on the side of the planet. I don't believe in magic and I'm not that cool with faggots. I don't think I'm the hardest, but I speak the truth regardless. So get off Kennuf Scrotum, human, why you so dumb? Trying to emulate these fools on TV programs. Now everybody say they drink the Seagrams and St. Eyes. Human, yeah, I see them. I don't have to watch TV to see these movies. I just look at these humans all over the city. All over the city, all over the city, all over the city. Shit be getting hectic. All over the city, all over the city, all over the city. Yo, you know the circumstances. So give me slack, man, 'cause when everything is intact, man, I'll be eating up these weak men like I'm Pac-Man. I'll be shaking on these fake men making touchdowns. And I'll be dunking on these punk men like Air Jordan. And I'll be scoring on these poor men hitting home runs. And I'll be preaching to these weak men like Al Sharpton. 'Cause I'm a dark man, original black hero. 'Cause I'll be carving zigzags on humans like Zorro. I'm not a zero, hear those names, I'm not Ordudo. I move so quick you would think I know judo. I know Judah, she sock a human just for moving. And I know 210s that'll break on a human while on excursions. And I know birdmen who snitch like shit oozes out of the anal, stool pigeons. And I know piglets with no pigments. and are no figments of imagination fake men. Not to mention hitmen who get men while they slippin', and tidbits of chickens who act like they chitlins. This is the city of Diablos, man, I ain't kidding. I could've sworn when I went fishing I saw mermaids and fishmen. Dang, am I on the same planet? Go to Denny's and get served grits, gravy, and granny. What? Man, damn this, I just wanted a sandwich, and I couldn't find no restaurant that served salmon. And it took a whole hour to be seated in the section, and I almost missed prayer cause the waiter was half stepping. And when she finally served my plate, I was happy with nothing. So where I walked out of the slinky spot without even tipping, and I was highly pissed off. I had to watch my temper, and I was on the verge of socking the damn waiter. I better get out of this joint before I hit her. And she had the nerve to make a comment about my sweater. I ignored her, without believe I endorsed her. I was staring, but I was caring no more cause I wasn't concerned about what these idiots be thinking. Ran into Rashid, yo, what up, Tabliki?
His Imperial Majesty. Taboo, Sumach, and the rest of the rebels. Ha 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 ha. Eyes right in the bout face. Analyze the map and choose your place on the chessboard of life. Swords remain sharp as throwing knife to dispatch the life of pale-eyed prophets who talk shit of the majesty's imperial sphere. I protect it, buckle with the mental mind crucifixions and addictions to crack incisions in my vertebrae. I'm led astray by society's necktie on me and their philosophies of the physical and how it should be they symbol. Humanity's vital signs critical. An individual couldn't have their own thoughts. At least that's what I'm taught, what I'm trying to get my point across, while the man is trying to be my best friend. Now can you comprehend him trying to blast you in the back with his Mac 10? My astronomical sign said I should try to get aside from the mind. Refuse to eat swine up in its dirty contentment of resentment to my soul. Trying to keep above the unwhole majesty. What can it be? Your philosophies are inside of me, trying to get me through this reign of longevity. But some people cannot see it straight plain, falling on their brains and on their mentals. It's all quite the same. We be trying to freestyle this in the ears of the others, trying to share this with the peoples, the sisters and the brothers. But I'm flipping this off the top of the dome, straight doing this like the cyclone.
Those people around here only smoke superb herb. I live in a haunted house next door to the burbs. I find myself disturbed. Let the clappers rain tapping on my window. Somebody's rapping at my front door, voices echo. Somebody's deep dog ditching. I listen with my extra sensory perception. Nymphomaniac thoughts, hell in suspension. I didn't sense nobody, I guess I must be tripping. But I jaywalk streets, putting miles on my sneaks. Only release marijuana smoke when I speak. I got this SD slang, well even if you don't bang, you're still gang related and money, that ain't no dang. I erase weak crews for most of you, that's bad news. When I clash with titans, them sucker punks lose. 100 proof alcohol, puts a drunken protocol on the wall, specifically put there for all to analyze the way I manage to damage and immobilize, disconnect your whole enterprise. I temple bars without a mask. Finish my task, MCs steer clear, spies never come back. Check my rap attack, MCs need to come strapped with a better pack. My wallet's hit with Goliath impact. Forevermore, the truth holds proof, stranger than fiction. My third vision sleeps deep with Mary Jane's addiction. Precision competes with optic laser surgery. Kleptomaniac in a house like cat burglary. I keep emergency tied up, do the verbally, slashing rappers up, body slump, burn eternally. Nocturnal scientists coming early.
Imperial Majesty, faggots be tactically attempting attacking me, but it is tragically, savagely my enemies live lavishly, eating abominable meats with cabbage behind the temple. My mic is the
the sling and my instrumentals is the parables to the devils. Behead those beasties with their own sword, leg, yo. If Allah appoints me royal, then on my head he anoints me with oil. True for Russo established in the soil. No toil, no triumph. My queen is a cleaner Muslima on my lap. I adapt to this environment, cause Balin and I am wit. Swift blows to my foes without my fist frozen. Thick froze been growing on my skull, man. No can, so at this moment they don't start trouble when he's present. See me present with 3 peasants, cause these peasants will probably see heaven before 70 reverence. Eating bread and leaving as they treat them break bread with my companions, sit and devise plans in our circle to kill our worst for the devil. Then we rise like wise men to put in work so we can go to level 7, Kingdom of God.
Original skulls froze. Sorry, no Anglos allowed. Smiles, original gals, thick eyebrows. Yes, pals, we the ones. Sons, melanin, 1 in a million, killing the unreal ones. Original weapons, yes, sons, we the ones. What? Non-original, recessive, Anglo, 6 ounce brains? No, not us. What? Non-guts, little nuts, flat butts, raggedy sluts? Nay, not these guys. Wise, civilized, woman, refined, divine at all times. No swine. No blind, no knock this time. Big minds, no it's not kid time. Original skulls, do you dig mine? What? Plastic ass kids, fantastic. Non-actual facts is whackness. Yes, black kids, we the ones. Yes, so we be those vessels of God. This will never be taught in school, so don't be fooled. You the ones.
Transmit to y'all, communicate words, speak thoughts of revolution on poetical terms, spiritually spreading like a germ. Vocal tones stay firm, those who step in my circumference with that dumb shit firm. For truth, knowledge some may yearn, but messiahs are speak. In my winds of elevation, echoing through the street. Walk a narrow path of steep, parallel to the sun. Purify you like Shahada, clench your mind with my tongue. Move the rhythm like a drum without a gun or a gas. Eliminate negativity through actual facts. Verbal go deeper than the naps, embedded in minds. Rearrange your DNA and your genetic design.
Since the day I came out the womb, I went through trials for miles. As a devil smiles, so I become a rebel now. Staying in trouble, gal, start to distract me. Slave masters trying to mac me. Actually, I know they wanna bust caps at me, but with actual facts, these beasties can't attack me. The spirit of Allah backs me, and I watch my slave days pass me, and no companions ask me where I don't be passing through. But I'm asking you, do I rock the mask you do? You knew the answer before I asked you, fool. Shaking Shaitan on a court in life like Jordan on basketball courts. But this life is not for sport and play. It's too short today, living day to day praying that the Shaitan won't slay Ken, Abdul Rashid and Suleiman, striving to stay in Allah's presence. If we pray and make salat together, then everything will be better.
Yo. Every rhyme is like a prophecy, actual life. Shoot, what, do your tough, line and scar you with mics. Every rhyme is like a prophecy, actual life. Shoot, what, do your tough, line and scar you with mics. We still anti-government, judgment is near. Niggas check the Babylon, burning my spear. Speak revolution loud and clear. Your hear is precise. Niggas hold on Armageddon, but they fearing the fight. In the battle lose their life, jihad in the midst. Water falling from the sky, fertilizing my gift. This present generation drifts. Believing in myths, I elevate my consciousness from the snakes that hiss. The all-knowing does exist. You resist in the fake. Iblis walks in all shapes. That's why I'm calling you fake. Devils never prostrate. They have no shame. Hold hostage of the brain. Burn your squad to flames. Turn you to your slave name. You're nothing but a servant. Chronicles of life, documented by the urban.
Striving to be at one with Allah's omnipotence and keep my focus. While the doors are still open, I barely awoken. Was asleep from Iblis's hocus pocus. Now that the Dajjal and spies, I know it's the Dajjal from a sign of one eye. I'm not surprised, though am I a dumb guy. It's what Muhammad prophesied, trying to be wise so I can see my enemies die. When the Messiah arises, shayateen die with no avail. With Allah's help, it'd be easy to find a lot of people that they will be raised blind. In these last days, time flies and our skies are gray. Crime continuously occurs, and reverends are perverse, and the masses go berserk. But the evil will get their just desserts.
Every rhyme is like a prophecy. Right, true, through your tongue, destroy you with mics. Every rhyme is like a prophecy. Actual lie, true, through your tongue, destroy you with mics. Every rhyme is like a prophecy. Actual lie, true, through your tongue, destroy you with mics. Every rhyme is like a prophecy. Actual lie, true, through your tongue, destroy you with mics. Yeah.
When victory's won, this war just begun. 93 million miles away from the sun. When the evil shade times, their respite is done. When victory's won, this war just begun. 93 million miles away from the sun. When the evil shade times, their respite is done.
It seemed when this demon and his team been scheming that he went before I was even 3 in. Prior to me in the former seaman, he's been trying to begin me, Kennuf.
At a young age, I had to go through battles and prepare my saddle, but Shaitan had more backup than I had, so he was difficult to tackle. With so many devils on the attack, so difficult being a black skull, so difficult being in this whack level. As soon as I came out of the black hole, I faced trouble, even having dreams in my dreams, them devils.
12 o'clock, high noon, on the double. What can this young buck do? I don't know. It looks like I'm stuck too, but I ain't backing up too much hard. I thought you knew, beast. It seems as if instinct moves me. I'm moving slowly and the devil's on the other side of the road. He remains still I'm going. Running at a faster pace, too boldly knowing there's no turning back today. No way. And then I awake, realizing it's another nightmare, quite weird like the one I had yesterday. I have these dreams every day. Maybe they be in the dreams of saying something vaguely I'm understanding. I can't even say things.
As got seconds passed, I began aging daily, trying to move away free from shackles of slavery put on my mind as a baby. Lately making progress against fake things, seeking to overtake me, nearly making it to stage 3. Striving to draw nigh to my Lord who did correct me. Once there, can't nobody break me. Victory, victory.
That's what they told me. I always wonder why my teachers would scold me, and why so many schools I know would go phony. It all dawned on me one morning. My eyes was enlightened, then I received warnings. So I was ready to start fighting, cause it was more like Titans. With warlike tactics, I began to practice to get through my 6 stages, then relax quick. Still not past stage number 3. The devil chased me and tried to change me ever since I was a baby. While I was still in the womb of a lady, he was waiting so he could take me. He was making his plans before a man would even ejaculate me. The devil's plans was always snaky from the beginning, and he began growing and became a big dragon. Damn him. I won't let him have king, because Allah is way past him. I must make it. This is the prime of my mission. I must listen to my God's intuition and submit when Allah's command is given, because I'm only clay emitted. And as for Shaitan, he's smokeless flame, an avowed enemy to my dying day. It's all a test, the answers to my questions. Shoot, you can get away with the Shayateens, dog.
It is prophesied that a man would arise from amidst the Kafirs, which means infidels in Islam, who would be recognized by his one eye and would be made a world leader, claiming first to be a king and then later to being God, and that he will seem immortal until an appointed time.
Universal guilt is justified by its fate. I've seen many men shun the truth after the heart's ramificate. As the ignorance in our souls plays the devil's disposition. As his attempts are restless, seeking pleasure through the senses, his movements obstruct vision, making the artificial high flown, thriving off man's ignorancy, tracing our developments with his omnipresence ability, making more than one meaning, foolishly speaking, using the mind to become blind to realizing. The focal point started in the hearts of many, hidden from the essential. Shaitan makes it easy to endure in unlawful acts. Even though we contain material which is imperfect and obsolete, nevertheless bear witness to truly divine teachings of firmly established facts and actions that distinguish subtle characters. See from an unusual angle of light through my virtue, who will step up in the moment of truth? That is the question asked by the predecessors and I.
Right to bear arms, amendments of Masons, a secret society regains divorce to the divine. These above's doomsday has brought time. I lent as I fast for a source to have Allah cleanse my mind. From the enticement of this scornful hell, humans have constructed, souls tormented and abducted. My phonetics has the weary speechless, your creed has suffered. Curfews and blasphemy with solid objects. No man land is the position on this planet. Nature takes its course with attempts to heal the sores. My brethren are the medics from the doctrine. Shared to worship, many live distorted as a hypocrite in person. Possessed by omens, meek I will follow no man. Inherit no sin. For future purposes I attend a spiritual auction. Loathsome the eagerness, my dialogue recommends a wise decision. No jumping to conclusions. My food for thought is in deliverance, and salvation within as I invade its dominion. Extermination of segregation to secularity, traditions and the infestation of the Shura language, disobeying rhyme legislation. The offspring intervenes with fornication. Heathens' annihilation is a worthy insurrection, and we will rise with our own black redemption. And we will rise with our own black redemption. And we will rise.
He says the devil's in their puny ass genetics. I would love to see them headless, little boss pathetic, hypocrites and faggots, Anglo-Saxon midgets, serpents and lizards and bizarre witches and wizards. If they aggress, then I'm hitting them with fists first. Little lips worse, curation in this surf. They eat us black folks like dessert. Or what seems worse, the propagation on TV works. Some Negroes told me I'm too bold because I want teamwork from black folks and fix what lacks most. English got us acting like assholes. They used to blast those Negroes saying, we're all people. Raped our mothers and daughters and killed RCs. Those cavemen never apologized when they enslaved 10 million plus blacks and never gave in. When will their day end? And And then they came in our homes after the emancipation. Enslaved friends, family, and loved ones. Every day them devils kill us and fool us. This ain't new, but we do nothing, just let them rule us in the U.S. New world order ain't new, but only those with ears listening is dunya. The Seasons Change Part 2, the movie. Picture you if you will, I'm cruising, only two things on my mind. That's getting booty while puffing doobies will suit me fine. On the boulevard while it's dark, feeling hard. I see a hooker pull over by the curb. I honked my horn and then I took her in my arms. Grabbed her shoulder and then I threw her in my car. Then I told her I want her for a charm. And then I drove her somewhere that wasn't far. Then I showed her the tattoo on my arm. And then she grabbed me by the place that did me harm. But she caressed me and began undressing. Her breast pink and her breath stinks. It left me in a trance, but I still removed my pants. She laughs, my nuts stink, I didn't take a bath. My nuts itch, I got crabs, but it didn't matter, it's just a one night stand. I told her to take off her dress as I grabbed her ass and hands. She did slowly, and I'm knowing my plans. She told me to look away, I did. Then she throwed me her panties, lifted up her skirt, and showed me her ass. She turned around, I glanced, oh shit, it's a dick, she's a man. I ran quickly, then started tripping over my belt buckle. She summoned a knife and grabbed me and stabbed me during a rustle. Slowly but surely, I saw my whole life flash before me. Living foul was the life I chose for me. I raped 4 queens that didn't even know me. Killed bodies only for his jewelry. I didn't care about God, no living godly. I saw her vaguely reaching in my pocket for my car keys. With it, she pulled out my wallet. Then I saw this transvestite harlot headed for my car quick. She put on her clothes and drove on, the hose gone. Maybe I can crawl to the Popo station and tell them the whole story. At 4 o'clock in the morning, then all of a sudden I see my car heading towards me with the lights on low beams, driving at full speed. Physically there's no more of me, eternal damnation for me. This is sin, this is your life in sin. Is there any questions? I didn't think so. This message was brought to you by SAD, Scientists Against Dumb Devils.
not so macho, you brawny getting bucked by a bronco. Fallen angels ain't good, they working hoods for the devil. All I see is more deathbeds you kill for land and find for leather. Ain't got black man calling they own selves nigga. We was in Kearney Garden, starving like Marvin. Many's up for adoption, with no digestion of a home-cooked meal. Looks can kill, but they don't feel the tummy grumbling of a good rapper with no deal. I see you squealed on a brother in jail, ain't a painkiller. So why you want us all locked down? You are a persecutor, prosecuting brothers, putting me in police stations, trying to jump suit on like a parachuter. A prisoners in uniform for war. My mother Dolores has raised a boy into a man to assassinate Satan. First I gotta take the strangers around and found gangbangers and tell them become survivors. If you get blasted, then your ass will see hell's fires. To Christians, Jesus' prayers were answered. Now your assembly is just lost sheep. I'm meek, so I shall inherit. You be making terrors, and parents don't tell their children there ain't a price list in heaven. The sound of my spectrum goes tingling in your rectum. Now dead babies is in Babylon, cause homosexuals can't reproduct them. To the beast master, overcame my fear, now I'm expecting the rapture. To the beast master, I'm here to save my people in the Sodom and Gomorrah. To the beast master, I'm here to save my people in the Sodom and Gomorrah. To the beast master, I overcame my fear, now I'm expecting the rapture. To the beast master, you hyenas pick up money orders and strip across borders and cabaret for those in armed forces. Death is a visitor to every man. Some Africans owe bail bonds to King Starmen, who warriors with warrants. I remember my cousin got his house impounded and seen his queen have labor pains on the same day Miss Madeline almost flatlined with the lobotomy. Just yell my name, he told the soon-to-be mommy. This child bearer doesn't know he shuns her, and a newborn is what keeps them together. They servers of the beast master with gay and lesbian lovers. He spends the night at his grandma's before Sunday worship. She serves him hotcakes with Jemiah syrup. He into embroideries and rhyme with wannabe MCs with generic rap on the map. I'm on LP soundtracks. My sister's on Westpac. The trend locked in the Senate. Can you veto the anthrax? You filming falsehood, Miramax? You wanna see a movie? My motion picture is about a son's daddy who don't wanna be his father, and that don't give him right to hate his own mother. So who's the hater? If I'm with a female, you try to take her. So I dissolve before I'm involved with problems unresolved, cause being loved for a while has made me AWOL. If it won't work out, then why should we train? We learned the English lane, reading cuss words on the paper that got cut down after we were hanged. To the beast master, I overcame my fear, now I'm expecting the rapture. To the beast master, I'm here to save my people in the Sodom and Gomorrah. To the beast master, I overcame my fear, now I'm expecting the rapture. To the beast master, I'm here to save my people in the Sodom and Gomorrah. To the beast master, I overcame my fear, now I'm expecting the rapture. To the beast master, I'm here to save my people in the Sodom and Gomorrah. To the beast master, I'm here to save my people in the Sodom and Gomorrah. To the beast master.
Brazier the Batman Lewis, the skit. Brazier the Batman Lewis. Some Mickey Figgies look at me foolish. I do this the way I do, which is the truest. It's awfully old, it ain't no new shit. Some new kids don't know how to do this. That's the same reason why they don't move quick. I'm brazy, tasty, just like a chew stick. It's not baby blue, it's darker than the moonlit. I'm strange, brazy, baby, thought you knew it. I used to mop the streets with a lot of crew, kid. And then fools did always have some new kicks. You think you true shit, true you never do it. When I see you bitches branded on your two lips. You think you real when you chill with an untrue click. You think you hard when your shaft is only 2 inch. When days go by, I fly, get high into a new land. I knew you in the whole crew that you cruise with. I'd be silly if I did what you did. If I was you fits, I'd have like 2 trips. If my mission is inside, then I pursue it. Don't mess with wounds to get a blue boo. Oh, who are you, chick? Motorcycle like Photosid, stickier than glue grips, funkier than raw sewage, cleaner than the drawers that you screw in, not whiter than the bras that you screw with, not blemished like Monica's blue dress. What in the shit was Bill Clinton doing? I write a whole lot of rhymes with my blue pen, write more stories than Uncle Tom's Cabin, do more speeches than Abraham Lincoln, leaving bodies stinking like they need some speed stick. I thought you knew it, Brazier the Batman Lewis. Just chilling. Peace. Peace.
This is the moment of truth. The end is coming near. I'm doing battle with you devils. But what have I got to fear? I have truth leading me happily to victory. There ain't nothing you can do to me. Your tricks ain't new to me. I stand strong in the face of my enemy. The God is on my side, my protection and my guide. From his judgment you can't hide, although so many have tried. I push negativity aside when I enter, cause no one can move my center and no one can touch my soul. No one can tamper with the life that only God controls. Your death painful and slow, watching as my spirit grows until my face begins to glow, just like the moon. This is the moment of truth. Victory is coming soon.
Make it sound natural.
Okay, this must be the real thing. Is this the real thing? Can you feel things like this? I don't know, sometimes I dream of bliss. Contemplating in a state of consciousness. And consciousness leads to what? It leads to something you don't want. If you sleep, it gets more deep. Or should I say that it gets deeper? If I was a sleeper, would I be awake? Would I be amongst those who are alive? Would I strive? Would I have a wife? I don't know. But sometimes I flow. Sometimes I just don't care. Sometimes I stare into outer space. Sometimes I find myself in another place, another time, with another rhyme, in another mind, in another state.
Spaced out of place.
What? So where are you now? A little child, a little boy, or are you an old man? Can you understand? Or do you stand under, like I was told before? Once more, here comes the man from the land of the sand. He began to stand, and then he got placed on his knees, and then his forehead. And he said, all praise is due to the Most High, because I submit to the one who created all that you see, all that is. Then why is this? Why is this? You could have had everything you wanted, everything you dreamed of, everything that seemed like love. Yes, and it would have all cursed me at the end. It wouldn't have been my friend. It would have said, welcome to the sin that you wanted. I could have provided you with everything that you needed. We could have proceeded, got weeded, and you would have defeated everyone that would have stepped to you. You would have been the king. Life would have seemed like a dream. This was offered at one time in my mind or on this planet, but man, it didn't really seem something like, or it didn't really seem like something I needed. I was in a state of consciousness when I contemplate. Oh my goodness, what could this be? What could this be? Is this a dream? Is this real life? Is it reality? Formality, informal, what? Normality? Principality? In other words like that. Sometimes don't make sense where you're at. Other times they do. Do you have a clue of how this combines? If you rewind, use your mind to think, you probably won't get stuck. You're lost.
If I was lost, how could I be found? Would I be underground? Situations sometimes seem as if they're heading that way. Death.
Can you see?
Not really sometimes. But I must always strive, I guess, so I won't end up depressed.
Gaze, hold hands together. The weather is stormy, the messengers that warned me and told me this day was coming. Some men prefer men over women, living foul is a style, having child out of wedlock. Some of the dead rock dreadlocks, they said prophets were gnostics, eating sausage, this evil world has lost it. It is tragic, the rulers are savage, the average manifests madness. Psychics suffocate they daskers on the mattress. The fashion is see-through pants with passion. Dancing like the action of having sex, it happens in bathrooms. Abomination is that sin. Devils living in mansions. Plants been grafted like these recessive faggots. The wackets become bigots against blackness. Manipulate monster thinking fragments. Father for mammons and planets and those things concealed in darkness and that which is made clear. The end is drawing near. Enemy mentally kill mothers and fathers, divide and conquer psychologically, molest sons, daughters, and toddlers. Physically, bodies get slaughtered. All of this happened at the altar. Shaped us like potter's clay to be heartless and stripped us naked and manipulate us in darkness while they propagate lust. Modern day Egypt, this race of demons are the fakest, evilest man created. The God laws they deviate with evil mortars. They rape this earth and enslaved its original inhabitants with great tricks. They fooled us in this devil's dunya. And now Ruba, if they just knew what will be the execution, though it may appear the forces of good are losing, there is too many men confused when the dead rise, the judgment will cruise in. In these last days, priests bear the mark of the beast, raping and enslaving original East Asian men, women, and children. Fake men pretending to be real men in every location. Fornication takes place in the marketplace, men by bacon from stores owned by masons. States continue to sin through abominations. This land, which was once spacious, was taken over by the making of Yaku. Fake ones were makeup, young girls pregnant, wars on television, women walking around half naked, with Satan's talisman on their necklace. For a reason we were taken from our motherland to another land on slave ships. Our enemy wore fire sticks and strange whips, made us weak and brainless, but we can change this. When the dead awaken, then the devils they in. This is dedicated to all of the fallen and all the original lost men. This is dedicated fallen and all of the original lost men. This is dedicated to all of the fallen and all of the original lost men. This is dedicated to all of the fallen.
Met with death at the threshold. Consuming fresh mold on the mic I grip. When I strike I rip like intercourse. I sense a force in whatever event. You can never prevent the ascent of my omnipotence over these simpletons, claiming to be nimble when in the presence of many men, unable to show and prove, slow to move, but know the groove to a grave where God is trapped, attacked with ferocity at an unseen velocity, purity submerged into obscurity, so the feeble, cerebral, can find security.
This is the interlude of side one. Now it's time to get side number two.